my zone. Feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing. I remember days, it was pain and suffering. Making it to brighter days was my main discussion. Now I'm making music daily and they saying they love it like wow. I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Nipsey Hussle prolific, always knew I was gifted. Bumping Midnight Marauders, but serving biscuits for tips. And I hated having employment, started rapping in cafes and they would call me a poet. They tried to call me the savior, tried to call me the one. I called me the son, asking for help was calling they bluff. Calling me from a higher power, never give up. I looked inside the mirror, realizing that I got us, it was us. Cause it was us the whole time. People come and go, but it was us the whole time. Yeah. It was us the whole time. People come and go, but I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Leave the past in the past, but remember all. Even when I could've crashed, I considered y'all. Who I am, I get something, I'ma split it all. I seen it all, I did it all, I said it all. Back on the wall, I didn't fall, I stayed involved. And I'ma ride, that's if you call, no string attached. And when we shine, we all recline. I'm leaning back from out the mud, just like you was, let's bring it back. You came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing.
Salute, salute, salute. What's going on with the people? Delvin, salute. That girl Montana, salute. Just gonna react to the Democratic National Convention that's going on right now. Just a couple of clips real quick. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Those that's on Facebook, salute to you too. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube. You know how to do the shit. Double tap the screen. Shit is easy. Let's go ahead and get into this little convention and shit,
Trying to rain on the thunder. Tell the storm I'm new. I'm a wild, come a march on the regular. Painted white flags blue.
What kind of America do we want? One where we're divided, angry, depressed? Come on, we're Americans. Fascism, we conquered it. The moon, landed on it. The future, building it. Freedom, nobody loves it more. And we fight for it.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, help me lose. Yeah, freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains.
Freedom from control.
Won't let my freedom rot in.
Freedom from extremism and fear.
Extremists want to take us back, but we are not going back.
I'ma keep running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
We go forward. That's American. And we need a leader who is for the people.
Ours is a fight for the future.
Kamala Harris, protecting people from predators and big drug cartels, holding Wall Street banks accountable.
A crime perpetrated against our middle class.
Standing up to dictators and fighting for all of us.
I say we fight.
That's our choice, a prosecutor or a felon.
Are you ready to make your voices heard?
Chains up on myself, won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey.
Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it?
I'ma keep on running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Brooke, salute. Appreciate you, bruh.
And when we fight, we win.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains up on myself. Don't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. It is so good to be with everyone this evening in this hall and everyone at home. This is going to be a great week.
You hear that ovation? You hear that crowd?
And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible President, Joe Biden, who will be speaking later tonight. Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you. Thank you, Joe. And looking out at everyone tonight, I see the beauty of our great nation. People from every corner of our country and every walk of life are here, united by our shared vision for the future of our country. And this November, we will come together and declare with one voice, as one people, we are moving forward. With optimism, hope, and faith, so guided by our love of country, knowing we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Let us fight for the ideals we hold dear, and let us always remember, when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Good night, everyone.
Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee, paying tribute there to President.
It's a little different over there. It's a little different. I'm just going to play a couple of clips real quick. You know what I'm saying? The convention's still going on as we speak. So maybe I might catch up by time, you know what I'm saying? Because right now they talking in between time. But all right, here we go, Steve Kerr.
They trust each other. They love each other.
Anita Dunn, longtime Biden advisor, now senior advisor for Future Forward. Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Well, thank you for having me this evening. Thanks.
We appreciate it. Let's head to the convention stage now, because Steve Kerr Team USA's men's basketball coach, and of course the coach of the Golden State Warriors, is addressing the convention right now.
I believe that leaders must tell the truth. I believe that leaders should be able to laugh at themselves. I believe
That's
leaders
true,
must
bro.
care for and love the people they are leading. I believe leaders must possess knowledge and expertise, but with the full awareness that none of us has all the answers. And in fact, some of the best answers often come from members of the team. And if you look for those qualities in your friends or your boss or an employee or your child's teacher or your mayor, then shouldn't you want those same qualities in your president? And when you think about it that way, this is no contest. With Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, I see all those qualities. They have devoted their lives to serving other people. Whether Vice President Harris was defending her community in the courtroom, or Governor Walz was inspiring the next generation in the classroom, or on the field, for that matter. By the way, coach to coach, that guy's awesome. Although, I have to say, Coach Walz, way too much reliance on the blitz in '99 against Mankato East. You had a strong defensive line. I would have played more press coverage with your corners and then dropped the safeties into a Tampa 2.
She pushing,
That's just
pushing,
me.
Delvin.
Sorry. I wanted you to know how I feel every day of the NBA season. All right. But listen, the joy, the compassion, the commitment to our country that we saw at the Olympics, that is what Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have. And it is what our country needs. Leadership, real leadership. Not the kind that seeks to divide us, but the kind that recognizes and celebrates our common purpose. Think about what our team achieved with 12 Americans in Paris, putting aside rivalries to represent our country. Now imagine what we could do with all 330 million of us playing on the same team. Not as Democrats, not as Republicans, not as libertarians, but as Americans who know the greatness of this nation doesn't come from any one of us, but from each of us doing our part to build a more perfect union.
That's a whole
fact. That vision is what this campaign is all about. It's why I'm here tonight. And it's why I'll be getting out every day to help people get out and vote on November 5th and elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz as the next president and vice president of the United States.
There you have it. You got your endorsement from the U.S. basketball team.
After the results are tallied that night, we can, in the words of the great Steph Curry, we can tell Donald Trump, night, night. Thank you.
Night, night, Donald. Good night, Irene.
All right. Democrats would need to flip just a handful of seats in November to win back control of the formed in the last election. That was largely why Republicans were able to pick up the House. What has your
in 2023, who helped bring jobs back to Lordstown, Ohio? Kamala Harris. And in 2024, who will stand with the working class in our fight for justice? Kamala Harris. And that's the difference. Donald Trump is all talk, and Kamala Harris walks the walk. Woo. In the words of the great American poet, Nellie, it's getting hot in here.
That's a whole fact, Devil. Let's get the ladies a chance.
It's hot in here because you're fired up and you're fed up, and the American working class is fired up and fed up. The American working class is in a fight for our lives. And if you don't believe me, just last night, blue-collar workers, the UAW members at Cornell University had to walk out on strike for a better life because they're fighting corporate greed. And our only hope is to attack corporate greed head on. Corporate greed turns blue-collar blood, sweat, and tears into Wall Street stock buybacks and CEO jackpots. It causes inflation. It hurts workers. It hurts consumers, and it hurts America. And corporate greed is alive and well in the auto industry. You know, last fall, we achieved life-changing gains in our strike at the Big Three. We even won a commitment to reopen a closed plant not too far from here. We were able to do that thanks to the support of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and the thousands of auto workers that went on strike. But a year later, one company wants to go back on their commitments in our contract.
Daddy, yeah, salute.
And let me be clear, Stellantis must keep the promises they made to America in our union contract. And the UAW will take whatever action necessary at Stellantis or any other corporation to stand up and hold corporate America accountable. And when the UAW stands up, we know who stands with us and who stands against us. Donald Trump laughs about firing workers who go on strike. And Kamala Harris stands shoulder to shoulder with workers when they're on strike. And that's the difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump the scab. Trump is pushing divide and conquer tactics of the rich. It's the oldest trick in the book. They want to blame the frustrations of working class people. They want to take those frustrations, they want to blame it on race. They want to blame it on LGBTQ plus people. They want to blame it on some destitute and desperate person at the border. They do that because they want working class people to be divided and to focus and keep the focus off the one true enemy, corporate greed. The rich think we're stupid, but working class Americans see this for what it is. This is our generation's defining moment. So I have a question for you. Are you ready to stand up, speak up, and show up and put Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the White House? We need a defender of the working class in the White House, someone who is one of us and someone who knows how to fight. And that fighter is the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris. Thank you.
Yep.
Please welcome New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Okay, AOC. AOC, baby. Hola. Que Dios te bendiga.
Chicago! Thank you, Chicago, for your energy. Thank you, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, for your vision.
AOC, AOC,
Thank you.
AOC. Fuck they talk about. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you, Chicago, for your energy. Thank you, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, for your vision. And thank you, Joe Biden, for your leadership. You know, 6 years ago, I was taking omelet orders as a waitress in New York City. I didn't have health insurance. My family was fighting off foreclosure, and we were struggling with bills after my dad passed away unexpectedly from cancer. Like millions of Americans, we were just looking for an honest shake. And we were tired of a cynical politics that seemed blind to the realities of working people. It was then, only through the miracles of democracy and community, that the good people of the Bronx and Queens chose someone like me to elect them in Congress. And America, in my heart, I know from that same cloth of hope and aspiration, we will also elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz as President and Vice President of the United States of America. I am here tonight because America has before us a rare and precious opportunity. In Kamala Harris, we have a chance to elect a president who is for the middle class because she is from the middle class. She understands the urgency of rent checks and groceries and prescriptions. She is as committed to our reproductive and civil rights as
Delvin,
she is to
representing
taking
the
on
BX.
corporate greed. And she is working tirelessly to secure a ceasefire in Gaza and bringing hostages home. In Kamala Harris, I see a leader who understands. I see a leader with a real commitment to a better future for working families. And Chicago, we have to help her win. Because we know that Donald Trump would sell this country for $1 if it meant lining his own pockets and greasing the palms of his Wall Street friends. And I, for one, am tired of hearing about how a two-bit union buster thinks of himself as more of a patriot than the woman who fights every single day to lift working people out from under the boots of greed, trampling on our way of life. The truth is, Don, you cannot love this country if you only fight for the wealthy and big business. To love this country is to fight for its people, all people, working people, everyday Americans like bartenders and factory workers and fast food cashiers who punch a clock and are on their feet all day in some of the toughest jobs out there. You know, ever since I got elected, Republicans have attacked me by saying that I should go back to bartending. But let me tell you, I'm happy to any day of the week because there is nothing wrong with working for a living. Imagine having leaders in the White House who understand that. Leaders like Kamala and Tim. But Chicago, just because the choice is clear to us does not mean that the path will be easy. Over the next 78 days, we will have to pour every ounce, every minute, every moment into making history on November 5th. But we cannot send Kamala and Tim to the White House alone. Together, we must also elect strong Democratic majorities in the House and in the Senate so that we can deliver on an ambitious agenda for the people.
Diamond students for Lou, and that's the whole fact.
Parents trying to afford rent and childcare, Kamala is for you. If you are a senior who had to go back to work because your retirement didn't stretch far enough, Kamala is for you. If you're an immigrant family just starting your American story, Kamala is for you. America, when we knock on our neighbor's door, organize our communities, and elect Kamala Harris to the presidency on November 5th, we will send a loud message that the people of this nation will not go back. We choose a new path and open the door to a new day, one that is for the people and by the people. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless. God bless you all.
Wow. Black women, bro.
Wow. How about that AOC? Good Lord. So Kamala Harris's story begins in a middle-class neighborhood in the East Bay. Yeah, in a modest apartment above a nursery school, in a close-knit community where people looked out for one another, with a mother who instilled in Kamala Harris the core principles that have defined her life in public service. These are the experiences that made her the leader she is today.
Austin Cuba, love you, bro.
The neighborhood we grew up in was a very hardworking, middle-class, tight-knit community. Families going to church on Sunday, kids playing in the front yard. Mommy got us these bright blue matching bikes with banana seats, and we were surrounded by caring adults.
This neighborhood on Bancroft Way, we've spent so much time here. Behind me is where it all began. Her mom, Shamala, rented the apartment that was above the Shelton's nursery. So in the beginning, Mrs. Shelton used to babysit the girls.
Shama was a single mom. Life was not easy for them, but she loved her daughters fiercely.
Kamala herself says that her mom told her that she may be the first to do many things, but to make sure that she's not the last. She's always been that kind of person, a true leader, and very protective of her friends and her family.
When Kamala was all of 4 years old, her best friend in kindergarten, Stacy Johnson, got into something with another kid on the playground.
This one particular day, we had made some clay art, and this one boy in our class had taken mine for whatever reason and threw it on the ground, and it shattered. So Kamala, being very protective, just jumped in front of me and stood up to him To me, that shows the kind of person that she has always been, to stand up to the bully and to stand up for the underdog and to stand up for what is right.
Kamala carries the lessons of our mother, the fighting spirit of our mother, the compassion. And I have seen it over and over again in our growing up. When we were in high school, my sister's friend, Wanda, was being molested by a family member. And Kamala just jumped in. She wanted her to come and stay with us. And mommy said, of course. That is Kamala. She can't help herself from standing up for people and standing up for what she thinks is right. She has been that way our whole lives. Being a protector is what led her to become a prosecutor. Looking back now, I could say it was her calling.
Please welcome. Please welcome former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Listen to that ovation, my nigga, for Hillary.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you, my fellow Democrats. Thank you, my fellow Americans. Thank you so much. You know,
Junkie Lee, salute.
thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
Nah, we're done it all.
Wow. There's a lot of energy in this room, just like there is across the country. Something is happening in America. You can feel it. Something we've worked for and dreamed of for a long time. First, though, let's salute President Biden. He has been democracy's champion at home and abroad. He brought dignity, decency, and confidence back to the White House. And he showed what it means to be a true patriot. Thank you, Joe Biden, for your lifetime of service and leadership.
And now we are writing a new chapter in America's story. You know, my mother Dorothy was born right here in Chicago before women had the right to vote. That changed 104 years ago yesterday. Think about it. Tennessee became the final state to ratify the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. The state legislature was deadlocked until one lawmaker's mother, a widow who read 3 newspapers a day, sent a letter to her son. "No more delays," she wrote. "Give us the vote." And since that day, every generation has carried the torch forward. In 1972, a fearless Black Congresswoman named Shirley Chisholm she ran for president. And her determination let me and millions of others dream bigger, not just because of who she was, but because of who she fought for. Working parents, poor children, the last, the least, and the lost. In 1984, I brought my daughter to see Geraldine Ferraro, the first woman nominated for vice president. If we can do this, Jerry said, we can do anything. And then there was 2016, when it was the honor of my life to accept our party's nomination for president. And nearly 66 million Americans voted for a future where there are no ceilings on our dreams. And afterwards, we refused to give up on America. Millions marched, many ran for office. We kept our eyes on the future. Well, my friends, the future is here. I wish my mother and Kamala's mother could see us. They would say, keep going. Shirley and Jerry would say, keep going. Women fighting for reproductive health care are saying, keep going. Families building better lives, parents stretching.
That's a fact, bro.
Child care, young people struggling to pay their rent. They're all asking us to keep going. So, with faith in each other and joy in our hearts, let's send Kamala Harris and Tim Walz to the White House. You know, the story of my life and the history of our country is that progress is possible, but not guaranteed. We have to fight for it and never, ever give up. There is always a choice. Do we push forward or pull back? Come together as we the people, or split into us versus them? That's the choice we face in this election. Kamala has the character, experience, and vision to lead us forward. know her heart and her integrity. We both got our start as young lawyers, helping children who were abused and neglected. That kind of work changes a person. Those kids stay with you. Kamala carries with her the hopes of every child she protected, every family she helped, every community she served. So as president, she will always have our backs, and she will be a fighter for us. She will fight to lower costs for hardworking families, open the doors wide for good-paying jobs, and yes, she will restore abortion rights nationwide. As a prosecutor, Kamala locked up murderers and drug traffickers. She will never rest in defense of our freedom and safety. Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial, and when he woke up, he made his own kind of history, the first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions. As vice president, Kamala sat in the Situation Room.
Lock him up, you motherfucking right. Lock him up. Lock him up. Then he said lock you up. Lock his ass up. Damn right. Lock him up.
We also know as Vice President, Kamala sat in the Situation Room and stood for America's values. I know what it takes, and I can tell you, as Commander-in-Chief, Kamala won't disrespect our military and our veterans.
You ain't like that shit, Artie, did you? You ain't like that, Artie.
She
bring that back one more time for you.
Commander-in-Chief.
What the fuck they should do for that?
I know what it takes, and I can tell you, as Commander-in-Chief, what it takes.
Let's bring that back one more time.
As Vice President, convictions.
Yeah.
He made his own kind of history, the first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions.
Don't get mad, Artie. Go tell McMean what she said.
As Vice President, Kamala sat in the Situation Room.
You got her get back. You got to get back on his ass. Lock him up. What are you talking about?
But we also know
That
as
clip is
Vice
going
President,
viral.
Kamala sat in the Situation Room and stood for America's values.
From G like you.
Takes that I can tell you,
I don't know.
as Commander-in-Chief, Kamala won't disrespect our military and our veterans.
That's a whole fact.
She reveres our
Your son
Medal
got
of
shot.
Honor recipients.
Damn, sorry to hear that, bro. You shouldn't be on YouTube. Go see about your child.
She won't be sending love letters.
Send my
to
love to your
dictators.
son, bro.
She will defend democracy and our Constitution and
Monique,
will
salute.
protect America from enemies, foreign and domestic.
I'm trying to help to the black queen inside the White House.
Think about it.
We're going to turn that shit to the black
The
house. You heard?
Constitution says The president's job is to take care that the laws be faithfully executed. Those are the words of our founders. Take care. Just look at the candidates. Kamala cares about kids and families, cares about America. Donald only cares about himself. On her first day in court, Kamala said 5 words that still guide her. Kamala Harris, for the people. That is something that Donald Trump will never understand.
Oh, that
So it
nigga
is
ain't
no
get shot.
surprise, is it, that
that
he
nigga ain't
is
get
lying
shot.
about Kamala's record? He's mocking her name and her laugh. Sounds familiar.
I got a bigger scar from running and falling on the ground. Fuck you talking about?
But we have him on the run now.
Lock him up. He wanted to lock you up so bad, Hillary. Lock his ass up.
So, no matter what the polls say, we can't let up. We can't get driven down crazy conspiracy rabbit holes. We have to fight for the truth. We have to fight for Kamala as she will fight for us. Because you know what? It still takes a village to raise a family, heal a country, and win a campaign.
That's a fact.
And America needs every one of us, our energy, our talents, our dreams. We're not just electing a president, we're uplifting our nation. We're opening the promise of America wide enough for everyone. Together, we've put a lot of cracks in the highest, hardest glass ceiling. And tonight, so close to breaking through once and for all, I want to tell you what I see through all those cracks and why it matters for each and every one of us. What do I see? I see freedom. I see the freedom to make our own decisions about our health, our lives, our loves, our families. The freedom to work with dignity and prosper, to worship as we choose or not, to speak our minds freely and honestly. I see freedom from fear and intimidation, from violence and injustice, from chaos and corruption. I see the freedom to look our children in the eye and say, in America, you can go as far as your hard work and talent will take you, and mean it. And you know what? On the other side of that glass ceiling is Kamala Harris raising her hand and taking the oath of office as our 47th President of the United States.
That's the whole fact. Shout out to the Rico Squad. We family, you heard?
Because, my friends, when a barrier falls for one of us, it falls. It falls and clears the way for all of us. So for the next 78 days, we need to work harder than we ever have. We need to beat back the dangers that Trump and his allies pose to the rule of law and our way of life. Don't get distracted or complacent. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Volunteer. Be proud champions for the truth and for the
I ain't gonna
country
tell
that
you,
we
Killer,
all
that
love.
a cook that Montana says something about her dress too. That's crazy.
I want my grandchildren and their grandchildren to know I was here at this moment, that we were here and that we were with Kamala Harris every step of the way. This is our time, America. This is when we stand up. This is when we break through. The future is here. It's in our grasp. Let's go win it.
Bruh, Hillary got him crying, bruh. It's a problem. It's a problem, bruh. It's about to be a whole problem out there. Yo.
What's good?
What's going on, Hav?
There's normally 3 of us on. Where's the 3rd one?
I don't know where my boy at.
I think it's fair to say that we all stand on the shoulders of Hillary Clinton. So I'm just checking. Are you ready to join this fight yet? Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. So I want you
So
to
what are we
text
getting into, Black? We waiting for some more people?
30330 and get involved. Now,
I'm just up there, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the moment, watching the Democratic National Convention,
2011, when
seeing
Kamala
how the
Harris
people
was
turned out.
Attorney
Hold
General
on,
of
Joe Biden
California.
just hit the stage. I got to go
The
live.
housing crisis had devastated American families, and the big
I
banks
got to
had
give Joe
forced
Biden his respect.
The question is, how much are voters going to demand?
On this extraordinary journey of being.
All right, well, I'm here. I'm just cooking these pork chops. Nigga hungry.
I see you.
Example in service inspired my career. Felt like it might never see.
Thank you.
All right, this is live right now. I just skipped all the way forward. This is live right now. Joe Biden, it just came out. Let's hear what he got to say.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Like spanking the shit out of you, bro. Like, you talking fucking movie, bro. Like, you talking bridges, bro. Okay? Don't make no fucking sense what's going on with you, bro. No one said come and make a motherfucker the time. Then you earn the money and you fucking deleted all my shit.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was my daughter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for so. I tell you what. To my dearest daughter, Ashley, God love you, you're incredible. Thanks for the introduction. and for being my courageous heart, along with Hunter and our entire family, and especially our rock, Jill. Who, as those of you who know us, she still leaves me both breathless and speechless. Everybody knows her. I love her more than she loves me. She walks down the stairs and I still get that going boom, boom, boom. Y'all will know me. No, not kidding. Let's give a special round of applause to our First Lady, Jill Biden. My dad used to have an expression, for real. He'd say, Joey, family is the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I love you all. Folks. And America, I love you. Folks, let me ask you. Let me ask you, are you ready to vote for freedom? Are you ready to vote for democracy and for America? Let me ask you, are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, President and Vice President of the United States? My fellow Democrats, my fellow Americans, nearly 4 years ago, in winter, on the steps of the Capitol, on a cold January day, I raised my right hand and I swore an oath to you and to God to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and to faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States. In front of me was the city surrounded by the National Guard. Behind me, a Capitol that's 2 weeks before had been overrun by a violent mob. But I knew then, from the bottom of my heart, that I knew now, there is no place in America for political violence. None. You cannot say you love your country only when you win. In that moment, I wasn't looking to the past. I was looking to the future. I spoke of the work at hand, the moment we had to meet. It was, as I told you then, a winter of peril and possibility. Of peril and possibility. We're in the grip of a once-in-a-century pandemic, historic joblessness, a call for racial justice long overdue, clear and present threats to our very democracy. Thank you. And yet,
Top shot, salute.
Yet I believed then, and I believe now, that progress was and is possible. Justice is achievable, and our best days are not behind us, they're before us. Now it's summer. The winter has passed. And with a grateful heart, I stand before you now, August night, to report that democracy has prevailed. Democracy has delivered. And now democracy must be preserved. You've heard me say it before. We're facing an inflection point. One of those rare moments in history when the decisions we make now will determine the fate of our nation and the world for decades to come. That's not hyperbole, I mean it literally. We're in a battle for the very soul of America. I ran for president in 2020 because of what I saw in Charlottesville in August of 2017. Extremists coming out of the woods, carrying torches, their veins bulging from their necks, carrying Nazi swastikas and chanting the same exact anti-Semitic bile that was heard in Germany in the early 30s. Neo-Nazis, white supremacists, the Ku Klux Klan, so emboldened by a president then in the White House that they saw as an ally. They didn't even bother to wear the hoods. Hate was on the march in America. Old ghosts and new garments, stirring up the oldest divisions, stoking the oldest fears, giving oxygen to the oldest forces that they long sought to tear apart America. In the process, a young woman was killed. When I contacted her mother, I asked about what happened. She told me. When the president was asked what he thought had happened, Donald Trump said, and I quote, "There are very fine people on both sides. My God." That's what he said. That is what he said and what he meant. That's when I realized, had listened to the admonition of my dead son, I could not stay in the sidelines. So I ran. Because I had no intention of running again. I just lost part of my soul. But I ran with a deep conviction. In America, I know and believe in an America where honesty, dignity, decency still matter. An America where everyone has a fair shot and hate has no safe harbor. An America where the fundamental creed of this nation, that all of us are created equal, is still very much alive. And a broad coalition of Americans joined with me. 81 million voters voted for us, more than any time in all of history. Because of all of you in this room and others, we came together in 2020 to save democracy. As your president, I've been determined to keep America moving forward, not going back, to stand against hate and violence in all its forms, to be a nation where we not only live with but thrive on diversity, demonizing no one, leaving no one behind, and becoming the nation that we profess to be. I also ran to rebuild the backbone of America, the middle class. I made a commitment to you that I'd be a president for all Americans, whether you voted for me or not. We have done that. Studies show the major bills we have passed actually delivered more to red states than blue. Because the job of the president is to deliver to all of America. Because of you.
Brooks, salute, my brother.
And I'm not exaggerating. Because of you, we've had one
Salute,
of the most
Black.
extraordinary
Salute,
4 years
Half.
of progress ever. Period.
Yeah. Have me out real quick. I guess he
When I say we, I
yeah,
mean
so-
Kamala and me. Just think about it. COVID no longer controls our lives. We've gone from economic crisis to the strongest economy in the entire world. Record 16 million new jobs. Record small business growth. Record high stock market. Record high 401ks. Wages up. And inflation down, way down, and continuing to go down. The smallest racial wealth gap in 20 years. And yes, we both know we have more to do, but we're moving in the right direction. More Americans have peace of mind that comes from having health insurance. More Americans have health insurance today than ever before in American history. And after, as a young senator beginning to fight for 50 years to
God
give
the bread,
Medicare
salute.
the power to negotiate low prescription drug prices, we finally beat Big Pharma. And guess who cast the tie-breaking vote? Vice President, soon-to-be President Kamala Harris. And now it's the law of the land. Instead of paying $400 a month for insulin, seniors with diabetes will pay $35 a month. The law we passed already includes, starting in January, every senior's total prescription cost can be capped at $2,000 no matter how expensive the drugs they have. And what we don't focus on, and our Republican friends don't seem to understand, our reforms don't just save seniors money, they save the American taxpayers money.
It's a fact.
You know
That's
what
a
we
whole
just
fact.
passed saved? It saved
Well, no.
$160 billion over the next decade.
160
That's not hyperbole.
billion.
It's because Medicare no longer has to pay those exorbitant prices to the big pharma. Well, look,
Motherfucker, look lost.
thank you, Kamala, too. Look, folks, how can we have the
Brooks says
strongest
salute,
economy
Hab.
in the world
What's
without
good,
the best
Cliff? What's
infrastructure in
good?
the world?
We here, brother,
Donald
listening
Trump.
to the President of the United States
Promised
speak right now.
Infrastructure Week.
Where
Every
the fuck
week
is
for
Cliff
4
at?
years. And he
Oh
never
shit!
built
I
a
didn't
damn
even
thing.
God
Right
damn.
here,
He even blended in with fucking his sleep. I didn't even know he was up there.
But now, because of what Kamala have done, remember we were told we couldn't get it done. Remember when we came in
We here,
office,
brother, we
couldn't get
here.
anything passed?
You already know.
But right now, we're giving America an infrastructure decade, not week. We're modernizing our roads, our bridges, our ports, our airports, our trains, our buses. Removing every lead pipe from schools and homes so every child can drink clean water. Providing affordable high-speed internet for every American, no matter where they live, not unlike what Roosevelt did with electricity. And so much more. We are uniting the country. We're growing our economy. We're improving our quality of life. And we're building a better America.
They letting this nigga talk too much. What's good, Boston, Cuba?
Well, it's basically
That's
his
who we are.
Yeah,
How
it's
can we
his
be the
history.
strongest nation in
Is
the
his
world
goodbye convention.
without leading the world in science and
Yeah, it's
technology?
basically his farewell convention. You right.
After years of importing 90% of our semiconductor chips from abroad, which America invented those chips. Our Chips and Science Act meant that private companies from around the world are now investing literally tens of billions of dollars to build new chip factories right here in America.
That's dope.
And over that period, they'll create tens of thousands of jobs. And many of those jobs in the so-called fabs, the buildings that make the chips, that's being constructed now. And guess what? The average salary in those fabs, size of a football field, will be over $100,000 a year, and you don't need a college degree.
That's where you fucking up right there.
Because of you and so many electeds out there. American manufacturing is back. Where the hell to say we wouldn't lead the world in
By him
manufacturing?
saying that, he could fuck over
800,000
right?
new manufacturing jobs.
What you mean by that in a minute, Hav.
What you said?
Our Republican
I'm gonna tell you what he
friends and
mean by
others
that in a minute.
made sure they'd go abroad to get the cheapest labor. We used to import products and export jobs. Now we export American products and create American jobs. Right here in America.
That's a fact.
Where jobs belong. With every new job, with every new factory, pride and hope is being brought back to communities throughout the country that were left behind. You know you're from them, many of you. You know what it's like when that factory closed, where your mother, your father, your grandmother, grandfather worked. And now you're back, providing once again, proving that Wall Street didn't build America. The middle class built America, and unions built the middle class.
That's a fact.
It's been my view since I came to the Senate. That's why I'm proud that I've been the first president to walk a picket line. And be labeled the most pro-union president in history, and I accept it. It's a fact. Because when unions do well, we all do well. You got it, man. You got it. I agree. I'm proud. Look, remember we told we couldn't get anything done because we couldn't get anything done in the Congress? Well, with your support, we passed the most significant climate law in the history of mankind. Worth $370 billion. Cutting carbon emissions in half by 2030. Launching a climate corps, similar to AmeriCorps and Peace Corps, creating tens of thousands of jobs for young people of the future who are going to make sure this continues.
That's the whole fact.
Creating hundreds of thousands of jobs in clean energy for American workers, including the IBEW installing 500,000 charging stations all across America. And in the process, reducing carbon emissions. And we're seeing it. We're seeing to it that the first beneficiaries of environmental initiatives are those fence-line communities that have been smothered by the legacy of pollution. Louisiana and Delaware, Route 9, all the factories, all those chemical factories are right next to the poorest neighborhoods. They're the ones we're going to bring back. And how? How can we be the greatest nation in the world without the best education system in the world? Donald Trump and the Republican friends, they not only can't think, they can't read very well. Seriously, think about it. Look at their project 2025. Want to do away with the Department of Education. Well, during the pandemic, KAMALA and I helped states and cities get back their schools back open. And we gave public school teachers a raise. We created apprenticeships with businesses and communities, putting students on a path to a good paying job, whether or not they go to college. And by the way, we're making college a hell of a lot more affordable. Increasing Pell Grants by $900. Over $15 billion to HBCUs. Minority service education, including Hispanic institutions and tribal colleges.
What Trump talking about?
We kept our commitment to provide more student relief than ever by lifting the burden of helping millions of families so they could get married, start a family, buy a home, and begin to build family wealth and contribute to the community and grow our economy. It's not costing us, it's creating more wealth. We fundamentally transformed how our economy grows, from the middle out and the bottom up instead of the top down. You know, my dad used to say there wasn't a whole hell of a lot to drop down on my kitchen table at the end of the month. I come from a basic middle-class family, 3-bedroom house, 4 kids, a grandpop living with us, decent neighborhood, but never a penny to spare. And look, that top-down notion never worked. A lot of Democrats didn't think it worked, but thought it worked, but it doesn't. And when we did all that, what we've done, everybody can do well. Everybody. Donald Trump calls America a failing nation. No, I'm serious. But think about this. Think about this. He publicly says to the whole world, I'm going to say something outrageous. I know more foreign leaders by their first names and know them well than anybody alive. Just because I'm so damn old. But I'm not joking. Think of the message he sends around the world when he talks about America being a failing nation. He says we're losing. He's the loser. He's dead wrong.
Fuck this shit, Joe. Boy, Sleepy Joe done woke the fuck up.
Many of you are very successful people who travel the world. Name me a country in the world that doesn't think we're the leading nation in the world. Without America, not a joke, think about it. I'm being literal. Who could lead the world other than the United States of America? Well, guess what? America's winning, and the world's better off for it. America's more prosperous, and Americans are safer today than under Donald Trump. Trump continues to lie about crime in America, like everything else. Guess what? On his watch, the murder rate went up 30%, the biggest increase in history. Meanwhile, we made the largest investment, KAMALA and I, in public safety ever. Now, the murder rate is falling faster than any time in history. Violent crime has dropped to the lowest level of more than 50 years.
That's a fact.
And crime will keep coming down when we put a prosecutor in the Oval Office instead of a convicted felon.
That's a whole fucking fact. Fuck this shit,
Facts.
Joe.
That's facts. That's facts. Nigga, you needed to cuss right there. Somebody should have added a curse word to that fucking.
Distinguished senators from the C Senate from California and I passed the first ban on assault weapons. And guess what? It worked. If we care about public safety, we need to prevent gun violence. And what makes me ashamed when I travel the world, which I do, more children in America are killed by a gunshot than any other cause in the United States.
That's
More
crazy.
die
Eat that shit.
from a bullet than cancer, accidents, or anything else in the United States of America. My God.
especially in the black community. Especially in the black community. Let's talk about it.
Yo, Crook, you think before he went on stage they hit that nigga hit some cocaine or something? Because he wide awake today.
I'm serious. That comes from here. And now it's time to
Listen, my
ban assault
nigga,
weapons again.
he's an aging American. Praise God, he ain't out of his mind. If you got old people or elderly people in your family, you praise God for you know a clear mind whenever they have it. You understand what I'm saying?
So many times. No, I'm not trying to be funny. It's sad. Trump continues to lie about the border.
Niggas want to crack jokes, but they don't know about that shit.
Here's what he won't tell
That just go to show you them niggas still on that breast milk. They ain't lived life yet.
Strongest bipartisan border deal in the history of the United States. That we negotiated with the Senate Republicans took 4 weeks.
Top Shot said his mother's in the room watching
And
this.
never acknowledged those expansive border.
You know she know the truth. Top Shot. Don't be hating on your moms.
Senators to say, don't support the bipartisan bill. He said it would help me politically and hurt him politically. My God.
God the brand. Amen, brother.
Think about it.
Amen.
Ask even the press who doesn't like me. They'll tell you that's true. Typically Trump.
God bless your Nana, bro.
Putting himself first.
And the fact she still got her motherfucking wits about her.
Then I had to take executive action. The result of the executive action I took, border encounters have dropped over 50%.
Niggas don't know what that shit do to a family, my nigga.
Left office.
Bunch of fucking cradle babies, dog. Bunch of fucking cradle babies.
Immigrants. They're the poison of blood of America. Poison the blood of our country. Kamala and I are committed to strengthening legal immigration, including protecting dreamers and more.
We do need to close the door, though. We got too many motherfuckers coming in.
And here's what else I believe in.
They been closed the door, though.
Protecting your freedom.
50% of them motherfuckers back home already.
Your freedom
Nah. Yo, all the shit that's happening now. We'll get to it after. We'll get to it after. No disrespect to POTUS, you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
It's decision overturning Roe.
Before we hit Friday Sports, I'm trying to eat before we get into our debate.
The United States Supreme Court majority wrote the following, quote, women are not without electoral.
They're in Chicago, Top Shot.
Political power. No kidding. MAGA Republicans found out the power of women in 2022.
That's a whole fact. AOC.
Yes.
Jasmine
and
Crockett.
Donald Trump is going to find out the power of women in 2024.
That shit. Talk that shit.
Talk that shit. He is on something right now. I want something he on.
Yeah, he on one.
Now we're Trump. As mega Republican right-wingers seek to erase history, we Democrats continue to write history and make more history. I'm proud.
Y'all pay attention. Joe is a shooter. You see how his right eye is open like that? And his left eye is kind of sleepy? That nigga a shooter. He know how to aim down sights. His right eye is open, dog. That nigga know how to aim down sights.
I ain't fucking with you.
But you can do anything. I'm proud that I've kept my commitment to have an administration that looks like America.
Fact. He elected the first black female to the Supreme Court, and he elected the first black female to be president
in history, including the first black
president of the United
South
States.
Asian descent to serve
Yo.
as vice president.
Yo, truth be told, I think Joe did that shit to account for the sins of the past and some of the things he said. And I think that was his way of making it right. You understand what I'm saying? But people don't recognize that. People don't recognize that and give him credit for that shit though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you, Kamala.
that's the whole fact. Like I said, this was his last gift, giving Carmella his
I've
endorsement.
long said we have many obligations as a nation. But I got in trouble years
Name a
ago for
nigga that
saying I
don't want to
did no
get right
apology.
before they die, my
We have
nigga.
only one truly sacred obligation.
You heard? Especially with the
prepare
right people.
And equip those we send to war.
That's the whole fact.
And care for them and their families when they come home and when they don't. That's why I'm so proud that Britain and signed the PACT Act. One of the most significant laws ever, helping veterans and their families exposed to toxic materials like burn pits and Agent Orange. I was around during the Vietnam War. It's hard. Nobody was able to prove that there's illness was a consequence of Agent Orange. And no one was able to prove initially that because they lived in burn pits like my son lived next to in Iraq for a year, that is the cause of their illness.
No bone spurs. No bone spurs. You heard?
Surviving spouse with 2 children is now eligible for a stipend of about $3,000 a month. And those children who lost a parent are eligible for tuition benefits to go to college and to get job training.
That's a whole fact. You see what I'm saying? Take care of them kids.
Already helping over 1 million veterans and their families just so far. Well, I love them, and I'm so proud of my son's service. We get it. But guess who doesn't get it and doesn't respect our veterans? We know from his own chief of staff, the 4-star General John Kelly, that Trump, when in Europe, would not go to the grave sites in one of the France. The brave service members who gave their lives.
Yo, guard the brand. What you know about that plantar fasciitis, nigga?
Who in the hell does he
What
think
you know
he
about
is?
it, boy? Fight through it.
Who does he think he
March
is?
on.
There's no words for a person.
That's the whole fact.
They're not the words of a person not worthy of being commander-in-chief. Period. Not then, not now, and not ever. I mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Just as no commander-in-chief should ever bow down to a dictator, the way Trump bows down to Putin. I never have, and I promise you, Kamala Harris will never do it. Will never bow down.
Love letters to Kim Jong-un.
Trump left office. Europe and NATO was in tatters. Not a joke. America First doctrine changed our whole image in the world. Well, they gave the hours, about 190 hours.
March on, son. March on, son.
Counterparts who heads of state in Europe to strengthen NATO. We did. We united Europe like it hadn't been united for years, adding Finland and Sweden to NATO. Ten days before he died, Henry Kissinger called and said, not since Napoleon has Europe not looked over their shoulder at Russia with dread until now. Until now. Well, guess what? Putin thought he'd take Kyiv in 3 days. 3 years later, Ukraine is still free.
That's the whole fucking fact. Fuck this shit, Joey. Fuck is you talking about? We fight for freedom over here, motherfucker. Everybody.
The conventional wisdom was that China would inevitably surpass the United States. They haven't noticed. No one's saying that now.
That's the whole fact. Talk his shit, Joey. Told you, Joey
We'll
won't
keep working to bring hostages home and end the war in Gaza and bring peace and security to the Middle East. As you know, I wrote a peace treaty for Gaza. A few days ago, I put forward a proposal that brought us closer to doing that than we've done since October 7th. We're working around the clock, my Secretary of State, to prevent a wider war and reunite hostages with their families and surge humanitarian health and food assistance into Gaza now. To end the civilian suffering of the Palestinian people and finally deliver a ceasefire and end this war. Those protesters out in the street, they have a point. A lot of innocent people are being killed on both sides. Just as we worked around the clock to bring home wrongfully detained Americans and others from Russia in one of the most complicated swaps in history, but they're home. Kamala and I are going to keep working to bring all Americans wrongfully detained around the world home. I mean it. Folks, I've got 5 months left in my presidency. I've got a lot to do. I intend to get it done.
That's a fact. Get it done, Joe. That's a get it done, Joe.
It's been the
Get
honor
her
of
done.
my lifetime.
Don't sleep on the job, Joe.
I love the job.
Joe woke right
but I
now,
love my
top shot.
country
What the
more.
fuck you talking about?
He took a booster.
I love my country more.
That's all good.
And all this talk about how
Hey.
I'm angry at all those people who said I should step down. That's not true.
Even my mom's is in love with guy right here, so it is what it is.
That's what I.
I love my country more, and we need to preserve our democracy. In 2024, we need you to vote. We need you to keep the Senate. We need you to win back the
Talk
House of
2024,
Representatives. And above all,
That shit
we
don't
need
work
you to
over here,
beat
top shot.
Donald
They gonna
Trump.
back mean shit with that.
I love to get y'all niggas mad.
Elect Kamala and Tim,
Nah, that should never make me mad.
President and Vice President of the United States of America.
Cuba different. I know I get Cuba
Look.
mad.
They'll continue to lead America forward.
Yeah.
Creating
Yeah, I
more jobs,
respect
standing up
peace.
for workers.
I respect choice.
Growing the economy.
You know what I mean?
Lower the cost to American families so they just have a little more breathing room. We've made incredible progress. We have more work to do. And Kamala and Tim will continue to take on corporate greed and bring down cost of food.
That's a fact.
They'll keep taking on Big Pharma, making insulin $35 a month, not just for seniors, but for everyone in America. And capping prescription drug costs at a total of $2,000, not just for seniors, but for everyone. And folks, that's going to save America again tens of billions of dollars. Folks, they'll make housing more affordable. Building 3 million new homes, providing $25,000 down payment assistance for the first-time home buyer. More than the 10 we approved. Donald Trump wants a new tax on imported goods, food, gas, clothing, and more. You know what that will cost the average family, according to the experts? $3,900 a year in a tax. No, that's a fact. Kamala and Tim will make the child care tax credit permanent.
They plan on making
Lifting
100,000
millions of
homes
children out of poverty.
so they can
and
bring
helping
down the
millions
cost
of
of
families
rent.
get
That's
ahead.
dope, bro.
But you know what? Trump
Hey, can I
has?
say something?
He put the he raised the
Can I say
largest
something?
debt any president had in 4 years.
Why he didn't do none of
$2
that?
trillion tax cut.
Why he ain't do
for the
none of that
wealthy.
when he was in office though?
Well,
That's
Trump
all
has a
I'm
new
at. That's
plan.
all I gotta ask.
He wants to provide a $5
Because we
billion
didn't
do none of
tax
that.
cut.
we didn't have all three
Corporations and very
branches, and the
wealthy.
fucking Republicans
Put
kept
it-
putting their foot in their mouth and
Read
stopping.
it. Put us further in debt.
Yeah, because
Well,
Donald
okay,
Trump kept
okay.
stopping the Republicans making a vote against him.
You know, we have 1,000 trillion.
But he's still in office. So what you mean when he was in office? He's still in office now.
Tax rate they pay?
Now I'm just saying he could do all that shit now, right?
2%.
Make it into
He trying.
law, right?
That's why he's saying it.
If we
trying
just
to do it.
increase their taxes, we propose.
But the Republicans is trying to block them
25%, which
because they
is the
trying
highest
to
tax rate.
do shit to get Trump back in the office. So you say they say, oh, Joe Biden didn't do this, he
new
didn't do
dollars
this,
over 10
so they can
years.
get Trump in office, but it ain't working.
They'd still be very wealthy. Look.
Can we agree that
Kamala
both parties full of shit
and Tim
sometimes?
We're going to make
land.
them pay their fair share.
They'll
protect Social Security and Medicare.
That's to be independent and
Trump wants to cut
and
Social Security
focus
and Medicare.
on making shit happen for yourself.
Kamala and Tim
You
will
ain't got to worry about
protect
neither
your
party.
freedom.
But we
They'll
still want to
protect
put
your
the
vote
best party
right, your
for the
right to
people
vote.
in the office.
To protect your civil rights. And you know, Trump will do everything.
I mean, if I'm wrong,
to
quick, if I
ban
misspoke,
abortion
to let me know.
nationwide. Oh, he will. You know, Kamala and Tim will do everything.
Well,
My bad, Black. I ain't even. Yo, my bad, Black. I ain't even hear you, brother. I was talking to the wife and shit.
Oh no! What I told him is, he said, "Could we both agree that neither party ain't shit?" I said, "I agree with Crook that you should be independent, so that way you make moves for yourself, and you ain't got to worry about either party. But as a whole, we agree to put the best party for the people in office."
We know Kamala and Doug are
That's
people
whole
of
facts.
character.
Independence is
It's been
freedom.
our honor to serve alongside them.
That's a fact.
Let's get to that.
And we
Let's get to
know
that.
that Tim and Gwen Walz are also
Full
people
fact.
of great character. Selecting Kamala
No cultist activity over here. No
was
cultist
the very
activity.
first
You
decision
heard?
I made before I became
No
our
bullshit.
nominee.
Next time I'm in
And it was the
fucking New
best
York, man,
decision
I want
I
to meet
made
up
my
with you,
whole
fucking-
career.
Next time I'm on Macon the street, visiting the in-laws, I want to fuck with you, bro. I want to pick your brain, bro. Real shit, man. I fucks with you,
We've
bro.
not only gotten to know each other, we've become close friends. She's tough. She's experienced.
We here, Have.
Enormous
We here.
integrity. Enormous integrity. Her story represents the best American story. Like many of our best presidents, she was also vice president. That's a joke.
That was nice. I like that.
She'll be a president our children can look up to. She'll be a president respected by world leaders because she already is. She'll be a president we can all be proud of. And she will be a historic president who puts her stamp on America's future. This will be the first presidential election since January 6th. On that day, we almost lost everything about who we are as a country. And that threat, this is not hyperbole, that threat is still very much alive. Donald Trump says he will refuse to accept the election result if he loses again. Think about that. He means it. Think about that. He's promising a bloodbath if he loses, in his words. And that he'll be a dictator on day one, in his own words. By the way, this sucker means it. No, I'm not joking. Think about it. Anybody else said that in the past, you'd think he was crazy. He is crazy, but you'd think it was an exaggeration, but he means it. We can't let that happen.
Eat that shit.
Folks, all of us carry a special obligation. Independents, Republicans, Democrats. We saved democracy in 2020, and now we must save it again in 2024.
Facts.
That's the whole fact.
The vote of each of us cast this year will determine whether democracy and
That
freedom
part about it is
fail.
though, fellas. If he don't win now, he's gonna run again in 4 years.
And the power is literally in your hands.
Who Trump?
History is in your hands.
Yeah.
Not hyperbole. It's in your hands. America's future is in your hands.
I doubt if he lose this time that party get behind him
in the
again.
world could a kid with a stutter and modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, grow up to sit behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office. That's because America is and always has been a nation of possibilities. Possibilities. We must never lose that. Never. Kamala and Tim understand that this nation must continue to be a place of possibilities, not just for the few of us, but for all of us. So join me in promising your whole heart to this effort, and where my heart will be. I promise I'll be the best volunteer Harrison Walsh has Cam ever seen.
Bye, motherfucker. You did enough.
As a part in the American story, for me and my family, there's a song that means a lot to us, that captures the best of who we are as a nation. The song is called American Anthem. There's one verse that stands out, and I can't sing worth a damn, so I'm not going to try.
That's a whole fact.
I'll just quote it. The work and prayers of centuries have brought us to this day. What shall our legacy be? What will our children say? Let me know in my heart when my days are through. America, America, I gave my best to you.
And yo, his acting skills is still on this one.
Yeah. They gave this nigga some coke. That nigga, he hit a line before he came out there, bro. They hit that nigga up.
Fact. That nigga was stuck on the debate. Now he up there. Nah, bro, there's something wrong.
That nigga, they gave that nigga he got hit for something. They hit a blunt or something.
Career, but I gave my best to you. For 50 years, like many of you, I've given my heart and soul to our nation. And I've been blessed a million times in return with the support of the American people. I've either been too young to be in the Senate because I wasn't 30 yet, and too old to stay as president. But I hope you know how grateful I am to all of you. I can honestly say, and I mean this from the bottom, give you my word as a Biden, I can honestly say I'm more optimistic about the future than I was when I was elected as a 29-year-old United States Senator. I mean it. Folks, we just have to remember who we are. We're the United States of America.
That's dope.
And there's nothing we cannot do when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
That is President.
All right, Joe. Let's not fall. You got this, nigga. Stand right there. Think about it. You got this, nigga. Don't force Mike and get this nigga. Hurry up. Thank you.
National Convention, joined now by his wife, the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden.
That dude don't believe in God, man. He's a fucking demon.
Of his entire political career. Speaking
My mother loved this motherfucker too, dude. My mother's in her room clapping, laughing,
and she knows you gonna fuck around, she gonna put your ass out.
Jeff, it strikes me there was a lot in there that looked back.
Let her have her moment.
He has done.
Hey, yo, mommy,
Clearly
mommy, how you doing?
Listen, I didn't go in her room and tell her to turn it off or nothing like that. You go and if you want to vote for the enemy, that's
the two of them sharing
your son Top Shot is in the living room talking shit shit about Kamala. Yeah, come out there. Hit that nigga with the frying pan.
President Biden
Make
tonight
sure
making the
we
case for electing Kamala Harris, while also
Oh,
defending
my mom,
the
listen, my
entirety
moms know I love
of
her,
his
man,
record
but we have
these
different
last
political
3.5
views.
years, and
It
calling
is
out
what it
Donald
is.
Trump as unfit
You
to
know
be
how many times
reelected.
my mom's cursed me out for Kamala Harris?
The vice president joined then by first spouse, the second.
I ate that. I ate that. I ain't gonna treat my mother like I treat people in the streets. You know what I mean?
You ain't got no choice but to eat that.
Listen.
You'd have said the
I
wrong
am gonna
thing.
eat that.
Your
I
mom's
came
would
out
have
of her.
20 years old again and hit you with the jujitsu. You'd have been done, bro. These women, the older they get, it's like they get faster, bro. For some fucking reason, they speed.
Man. You're right. You're right, Habit. You're right. Yo.
How you smack me 3 times before I wink my eye?
Representation of your mom in the White House, my nigga.
Say what, bro?
It's time to put a representation of your mom in the White House. It's time to put a black woman in there.
Kamala Harris is mixed. She is Indian and black, right?
She's
more
still black.
Indian than black. Yo, listen, man. Listen.
How do you be more one than the other?
Listen.
I thought. Hold on, Top Shot.
My father's mother. Listen. You can call me a mixture of everything. Listen, my mother's mother is Cuban. My father's mother is Indian. You get it? So I do have the mix in my family. You understand? So I do get it.
Are you black? Are you
yes,
black?
I'm black. Bro, look at my skin.
It. That's all the fuck we see.
Look at my skin.
Bro, look at her skin.
You see my
look
skin?
Look at her skin.
Look at my skin.
You black like she black.
Yo.
You black like
she look just like Obama. She look just like Obama. She look half black.
Obama was black.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Yo, Top Shots, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that, nigga.
You just said you had all
talking that she looked just like Obama shit. You wrong for that, kid.
Hey, Top Shot. Did you hear what you just said?
Yo,
you just said you
bro,
mixed
I could never be racist though for what I just said. Why do I gotta be racist?
I ain't say you was racist, my nigga. I just said you wrong for that.
Yo, I've been called a narcissist and a fascist this whole election, bro. This is crazy.
We asking you though. We asking you this question. You just said you mix with everything she mixed with, but you're black and she's not. That don't make sense.
Bro, look at my skin color. Do you see anything brown on me?
What that? So that makes you black.
See any skin color? Bro, if I go in the sun right now, bro, I get blacker than black. If I go in the sun right now, I get dark as hell, bro.
Skin color make you black. Ask if anybody go in the sun, they gonna get darker. Even white people.
Yes, it do.
But answer the question.
Yes, it do. Do not tell me that skin. Do not tell me that skin color is a thought and a choice. It ain't a choice. You born a skin color, right?
So she's black, my nigga. I got aunts that look just like her.
Same here, bro.
The same
I got light
complexion
skin
and
everything.
everything.
I got light
so that
skin
don't mean she's not black.
I mean, Top Shot, look at me. Look at me. I'm almost as dark as you, and I'm Puerto Rican Dominican.
As I said, I got Spanish. I got Spanish in me too, bro. I got Cuban relatives.
Yeah, but you are what your father is. Never forget that. First and foremost, you are what your father
I'm
is. Your
just
father
saying.
planted that seed. You are what he is. Her father black, so she black, regardless of what. And I think her mother being Indian is still black. She got melanin in her.
Hold on. So, all right, since you want to say it like that, right? You got Obama, right? Okay. Listen, I'm not, this ain't no racist shit, so don't even think about even insulting what I'm saying. You entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying you have.
Let me ask you one question, Top Shot.
Hold on. You gotta have one parent to be considered black, right?
One question.
You gotta have one parent to be considered black, right?
Let me ask you one question, Top Shot. Is Bob Marley black?
Ooh.
Bob Marley. He's just like Obama. His mother's white, right? Or his father?
Bob Marley black or not, bro?
He's mixed.
Fucking time.
You see
What's
that?
the problem?
You
He's
see that
mixed.
shit, right?
He's mixed.
Hey,
And he got a white
90%
girlfriend. What's the problem?
You mixed. You mixed, and you just
Yes, I'm
declared
mixed.
yourself black.
Yes, I'm mixed. Yes.
So
Yes,
how
I'm
you did?
mixed.
I said, "Are you black?" You
I'm a
said, "Yes."
fucking butt. Yes.
All right, so this nigga crazy. Yo, don't
I'm
worry
a
about it,
fucking
Tommy
mutt.
John.
Yes, I'm a mutt too. It is what
Hey,
it is.
man, he crazy.
But when I go in the sun, I get dark as hell. When I get a sunburn, my
Everybody that
skin
goes
don't
in the sun
feel or
get
nothing like
dark,
that.
my nigga. Everybody
I got
that goes in
melanin
the
in
sun
me.
get dark. And you don't
Not
think
really. You
Indian
got
people
some
got
people who get
melanin in
red.
them?
Huh?
So you don't think Indian people got melanin in them?
Yes,
I know some
yes, they
Indian
do.
people that's darker than
What
you.
about?
Nigga.
Hold on. What about real Sicilian? I mean, I'm not talking the white ones. I'm talking the ones who look brownish. Like you have the Sicilians who look brown.
I'm saying,
You know, cause
but black people. Right, so black people, black is the shade and the color. It ain't a race of people, is it?
Listen,
Harlem Romeo, salute.
if you want to say it that way, you might as well say that all
black
races
is
are
a
race,
shade
right?
of color. It's not a race of people. Because you got black people that's Dominican, black people that's Cuban, black Haitians, black Jamaicans, black Trinidadians, black Americans, black Africans. So black cannot be.
You got white
Jamaicans
too. You got white Jamaicans too.
That's true because I'm a black Dominican and I'm a black Puerto Rican.
So therefore, black is the color or the complexion that people connect you to by being dark skinned. That most people connect Negroid people to.
Look, at the end of the day,
so
the race war broke out and you have black, you're going to be classified as a black person, plain and simple. Ain't no white person going to classify.
That's the whole fact. If they ran down on all of us together, you think they're going to...
Like, wait a minute,
I'm reminded every day when I turn on this app that I'm black. You heard? Anytime I turn on the TV, I'm reminded that I'm black.
You didn't see how she just got reminded that she was black? They said that she had to suck dick to get to make her way to the White House. That's some shit they say about black women. They say all
what
black
if she
women
did
have
though?
to fuck
We don't know that. You know what I mean? We don't know that. What if she did though?
Nah,
you know
we know
I mean?
that she did. We know that she was a prosecutor. We know that
How
she
you
was
know
a
that?
district
How
attorney.
you know that,
We
son?
know that she was an attorney. We know.
Montel,
the talk show off of blacks and Spanish people. I mean, that's the shit that we met about.
And she let a few, you know, big time names smash. You know what I mean?
So Montel, hold on. So Montel, because her and Montel dated, they had a relationship, it means that what? Montel got her to the White House? Shit don't add up,
No,
my nigga.
I said
ain't
she
even
made a few big names. She made a few. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold on. You getting defensive again, bro. Hold on. You getting defensive. Relax. I know this is your show, Black. I respect you, man. But relax, man. You ain't gotta get all butt hurt because I'm not agreeing.
You can't call offensive me proving facts to you. When I'm stating facts, those are facts. What up, Mac man?
But you're getting upset at me because I'm not agreeing. That's another point I'm trying to make.
Upset, I'd have kicked you off my shit. If I got upset, I'd have said, man, get the fuck out of here. This nigga gotta go. That's upset.
Hey, Cuba would have kicked me off. I know that for a fact. But dude, like it is what it is, man. Like
put you the fuck down.
Yeah, he would have called me a fucking coon and all this extra shit he be saying, and I'd have to troll him for the rest of his YouTube career. So you know me already, bro. I won't stop. I won't stop till I get my nut. You heard?
So check this out, man. I just gotta say this, and I'm gonna dead this stupidity and ignorance right now. Right? Last time I checked, the oceans and the seas are salty. And mammals, fish, reptiles, amphibians, and birds all bleed red. So I ain't hearing all this goofy ass shit about black, white, yellow, red, whatever the fuck. You understand what I'm talking about? Your blood red like
Respect.
mine. I don't give a fuck what color you are, nigga. And like I
We all
said,
shit.
the oceans and seas is still salty, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So dead all that goofy shit, nigga.
I'm saying I wasn't the one to bring up skin color.
Yo,
What?
listen, my nigga. I graduated kindergarten. I graduated kindergarten, my nigga. We passed the Crayola test, nigga. You heard? We passed the Crayola test, nigga. It's not an issue. It's really not an issue.
A nigga said,
No, it's not. It's not. Listen, I control and be. I control and be respectful or be serious in the same note. Like, you know, this is a decent conversation to have, even though we don't have this shit in this sector that much. This is a decent conversation to have. I respect it. That's why I'm here. That's why I cammed up and all that. Feel me?
Nah, no doubt, Talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Out of respect, real quick, one time. Out of respect, real quick, one time. Yeah.
God's work.
Sound like you ready to say something to get me mad. Say it, man. Might as well say it.
Yo, Mac, what it do, boy? I see you over there.
Hey,
what's good, Matt?
Nothing, chilling, just seeing how far these Democrats trying to push us back. That's all.
Oh, you wild.
Yo, you sounding oppositionally tribal with real shit. You sounded
Hold on,
you sounded oppositionally tribal, real talk.
What's up with that, bro? You didn't even salute me, Matt. What's up, man?
A little bit.
What's up, underarms, man?
Listen, man.
That nigga ain't say Under Armour. That nigga said underarms.
He go through train stations and smell bums underarms. You know what I'm saying? Like, underarm man.
You lucky I ain't catch your ass, nigga.
He said.
Yeah, no doubt. Deodorant is definitely God's work. Deodorant is definitely God's work.
God work. Irish Spring, you heard?
But you know what?
Yeah, let's get back to the serious thing.
Top shots, man. You know what? As much I don't know why they up here jumping on you like this, man. I just said, you know what? Let me just step up here, man, see what's going on, and keep this thing honest, because you know how these Democrats get, especially where's Cuba at? Oh shit!
My mom's is one of them, man. My mom's be getting on me all the time, man.
My best friend.
My mom's is one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, what y'all got going on, bro? Hey, that shit, DNC is looking bad.
Going on, bro? You know what we got going on over here, Mac? Me ain't.
How you say the DNC looking bad? What you mean?
This is looking real bad, man.
That shit look good.
But please elaborate, brother. You saying you stating something, but elaborate.
Now this shit here a lot of propaganda. I seen this.
What kind of America do we want? One where we're divided, angry.
Hey, yo, all they talking about is killing babies.
Come on, we're Americans. Fascism, we conquer.
Hey, y'all.
Them right wing talking points.
Hey, Matt, I see what you put down on the thing there. You lucky I ain't You lucky I ain't get in there. You lucky.
Freedom.
Hold on, shots. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
And we fight.
You said be what in peace, my guy? Hold on.
My man said he gonna make Time Magazine Republican of the Week. Yeah.
Freedom from control.
The cover of Time Magazine, kid.
Hey, it seems like all they want to do is kill babies.
We are not going back.
Yo, Mac, you crazy to the motherfuckers.
And we need a leader.
Look at these sellouts.
Our Ours is a fight for the future.
Mac, see the squad. Don't get mad because your boy Trump can't pack a stadium, my nigga. That nigga can't even pack a fucking lunchroom.
Wall Street banks accountable.
Hey, yo, Mac, yo, real shit. You ain't got no abort missions under your belt?
Nah, let's listen. There we go with more fake news
and fighting for all of us.
I say we fight.
Yo, I'm just asking, yo, man. I'm just asking.
More fake news. Look at all this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this suspect shit he put up. This is what she spent y'all money on. This is what she spent y'all
money. She spent her money.
Yo, hold on. Where's the rainbow flags, man? I don't see no rainbow flags. There it is.
Yo, my $10 is going far right now. I love what my $10 doing, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Hey, yo, hit that cash app. Y'all see my shit strolling. Stop playing with me. Throw that thumbs up. Hit the like.
Yo, I'm ready to hit. I'm ready to drop my cash app, man. I need some buns.
Yo, black. Yo, heads up. I'm not funding no more cash apps, man. You got to open a GoFundMe. I need to read a paragraph.
Oh wow, really? Hold on. Brooklyn Cook, I need that.
Yo, word up. I need to read. I need to see it. I need to see a GoFundMe sob story, my nigga. I need to read that.
Hey, I need some buns.
You say you need
is that sad enough?
For the rest of y'all, hit
I
that
need
cash
some buns.
app.
Is that sad enough? Brooklyn Cook is like, nah, bro.
Don't know nothing about what you speak.
Yo, word up. Yeah, word up. I need go open the GoFundMe. I want to read that. I want to read what the situation is. No more cash apps. Yo, open the GoFundMe. You feel me? I need to know what the story is.
It is so good to be with everyone. It is so good to be with everyone this evening in this hall and everyone at home. This is going
2024. No more nice. No more nice.
And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible president, Joe Biden, who will be speaking later
KAMALA,
tonight.
ain't nobody gonna need
Joe,
no GoFundMe
thank
doing
you
none of that
for
shit,
your
nigga.
historic leadership, for
About
your
to make the middle
lifetime of
class
service
and
to our
the working
nation,
Americans
and for
rich
all
out
you
this
will
bitch.
continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
All right, can I ask a question, Black?
That's what we doing over here, Matt.
Can I ask you a question, Black? What class do you consider
brother.
yourself? What class do you consider yourself?
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm not rich. I'm not middle class, and I'm average American. I don't consider myself poor because I'm rich in other things. I'm not financially rich.
All right, granted.
I'm okay.
Granted, because I'm going through the same thing. I ain't rich.
Surviving. Like that. I'm surviving.
I ain't rich. But my family, they got stuff. You know, I don't got stuff.
Yeah, but
they got stuff.
You ask me. I got family members that's rich.
No.
I'm not rich.
I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I'm not rich or poor.
We surviving then. So when they ask you what classes we ain't poor, but we ain't rich. We surviving.
My family, they make six figures.
Above the poverty line.
I don't make none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Just above that motherfucker. You heard me, Ab? Ab said just above that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I missed what he said.
Kamala knows how to pack a house. No, the American people know how to get. Listen, man, you give me hundreds of millions of dollars.
She know how to run that mouth. You heard? That's how she got it. You know how to run that mouth.
That mouth.
You said
that
people
mouth
give you hundreds of. Hold on, what you was about to say, Matt? Because I know you was about to say some shit that I'm gonna make you contradict yourself again.
Nah, you ain't gonna make me contradict myself. Because it's just it's a flat out statement. You know what I mean? Somebody give you hundreds of millions of dollars, you'll be, you know what I mean, like popular overnight.
So what's going on with Donald Trump? Because he received hundreds of millions of dollars in donations.
Well, he's been packing our house.
His legal team for his paying for his legal. I mean, this is over 4 years. This not even talking about right now.
You know,
for the
so
last
weird.
4 years he been collecting. Nobody mentioning that though.
Yo, can I say something? How the fuck did Kamala get so? Hold up. How the fuck did Kamala get so popular? Because when she was running, she didn't get no votes from nobody. She dropped out
That's what people don't
automatically.
My nigga, she's popular because she's already the vice president of the United States. The fuck you mean, nigga?
You gotta realize that Joe Biden.
I got different crooked.
Hold up.
This is what I like. So hold up. So how is she popular? What did she do as a vice president?
Thank you.
Yo, you can't step on the president's toes. What's wrong with you niggas?
But hold up, but listen.
Y'all the type of niggas. Y'all the type of niggas that talk to your mother. Y'all the type of niggas that talk to your mother crazy, but you can't pay the bills in the house. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't talk about.
Yeah, that's the type of niggas we talking to right now. The type of niggas that talk to their mama crazy, but you can't pay the bills in the house.
I don't talk to mama.
Listen, hold up.
My mother, I came out of that. You heard? I'm not talking about.
It's not personal, Top Shots. I'm just saying. I'm using an analogy. But I'm not. It's not personal, my nigga.
But listen, it's a legit question. How did she become popular overnight? Outside of her being,
she ain't because she was a governor, nigga. She was a district attorney. She was a district attorney. And she became a senator. You understand what I'm saying? She was a district attorney. She ran for the Senate. She was a senator. And now she's the fucking vice president. Like, what kind of shine do you need, nigga? Like, what does she need to do for you niggas? Does she need to be an astronaut? Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas talking about?
But they need to remember Joe Biden campaign didn't even take off until he picked her as his vice president.
Very simple question, right? See, this is what I'm saying, right?
What makes Joe Biden so fucking popular? He was vice president to Obama. What the fuck are y'all niggas talking about?
What you niggas do is just talk. Yeah, and then when somebody asks you,
all right. Go ahead, Mac.
Then you deflect from the question. See,
we answered the
question. First answer was she the vice president. What she got to do? Okay, if she the vice president, she's so popular. Why does she have to take hundreds of millions of dollars from the American people in order to make herself known more? That's just one speaking point.
No, that's bullshit. That's a bullshit question.
Yo, nah. You know what? No. Let him talk that. Let him talk that because the hundreds of millions that he's talking about. Yo, hold on.
Millions of dollars. Yes or no? Because it's the question.
Yo, my nigga, I don't want to talk over nobody. I want niggas to talk.
Already, crook. You gotta understand.
You right.
That's why I turn my mic up because I like to have regular conversations where you start throwing shit like you niggas this and you niggas that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you
it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that. Come on, you know it ain't personal, my nigga. It's just how I talk and it's set. It's just how I talk and it's set.
Look, this is how we get somewhere. See, this is like what I tried to explain last night, right? What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If you are right, I'm with you 100% because it's going to affect us, and I'm with what you said first. The fucking seas is filled with salt. You know what I'm saying? All of us bleed the same color. When we start acting like we different, you know what I mean, and we representing two different issues. I'm not representing one right issue and not representing the other right issue. If you right, like what Kuba said about Trump last night, as far as exaggerating points and shit, I'm like, yeah, nigga need to stop doing that. And you need some new speaking points. I ain't just gonna suck a nigga dick, you know what I'm saying, because I like the candidate. But what right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If she was that popular, she wouldn't have to use all that money for promo. She would use that money for something else.
But hold on. No. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Because what Mac is saying, see, Mac is the minority on that side as it pertains to his perspective. And so Mac is correct. I get where he's coming from. He's going to stand for what's right. And if it's right for all, then he's going to stand with that. And if his candidate is speaking right for all, then he's going to side with that. But unfortunately, the vast majority of the people on that side don't have that perspective. They are skewed to one side extremely. You understand what I'm saying?
But I feel
I don't get the point.
Politics
Hold
in
on,
itself.
Matt, real quick.
I feel like
get the point because Donald Trump has been raising hundreds of $1 million over the last 4 years when he's not even running for president. He was making shoes, motherfucking Bibles.
Yo, a caveat to what Black is saying. To pay his personal bills. To pay his personal bills.
He's a personal billionaire. If he's that popular, like you saying, why do he still need to raise money to even run a campaign? Period.
The question
because
is,
that's what
you have to ask yourself this:
they raise money.
Why every time
Republican, bro? What you mean?
Why every time it's time to answer
That's a Republican.
for something that the Democrats doing, right? The first thing that we do is say, well, look what Donald Trump is doing. Why we can't
Because
answer?
that's what Republicans do. Republicans do shit, hide their hands, and then try to call somebody else out for it. Don't do it.
Mac, to answer your question, the Democratic Party has been righting the wrongs of the Republican Party for as far back as we can remember. That's what the fuck Democrats have been doing.
I played it the other day. Donald Trump said, as far as America, the Democrats have ran America the best. America has been ran the best under Democrats. It's been falling under Republicans. He said it himself. He was a Democrat. He became a Republican. You know why? Because I put up a statement where he said in the New York Post years ago that if I run, I'll run as a Republican because they so stupid they believe anything. I can lie.
That's the whole fact.
They still will believe it.
That was in the 70s.
Everyone read that fucking quote.
I feel like the Democrats.
Did he not say that?
Hold on. Let Mac get it out, man. Let him get it out, man.
And racially charged and emotional. It's almost impossible.
I disagree, brother.
Impossible for you to land a point with somebody that's speaking from the left without them either cutting you off, disrespecting, or yelling at you, and not naming facts. So when you say that they're throwing rocks and hiding hands, right? That's like the conversation when they say that Trump is not speaking about policy when all he does is speak policy related.
Now
let me just say this.
Hey, Mac. Can I ask you? And
I ain't Trump. So this is what I want to ask you. But let's keep it on this DNC. The DNC, the biggest speaking point that I've heard was the right to life. I'm hearing abortion. I'm hearing that this, and then you know what? To keep on attaching this racial shit, right? Unless we gotta go there because they make it seem like that as black people, this is all we need is welfare and some fucking IEDs to put in the bitch pussy so they can't have babies. You know what I'm saying? That's not our biggest fucking issues.
Where are you getting that from?
I don't know where he got that from.
What do you mean? Where am I getting that from?
Those are right wing.
That's from me having a fucking DNC on for hours, having an objective mind. That's where it comes from.
I've been watching the DNC all day.
Okay, well, me too.
And I haven't heard them talk about
I heard them talk about Right to Life and Project 2025. That's what I heard.
The only thing that you heard, huh? So you didn't hear none of the other policies they've been talking about this all night.
No. Listen, you want me to tell you the 3 speaking points and policy related?
No, I'm gonna tell you all the points. Okay, because I'm gonna play them all. Since you didn't hear them, I'm gonna replay them so you can hear them.
You will have to really dissect that to get some real material because honestly, it was a big concert. That's all it was.
So Mac, check this out.
You had the senator, right? You had a senator jump up with a
I didn't see not one.
Yeah, you didn't see. I didn't see when the bitch jumped up there with a 900-page.
I saw Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan, all these people at the Republican National Conference, but you gonna call this?
You didn't see that 900-page book.
I saw Kid Rock performing there. I saw all these artists performing.
So let me ask you.
Didn't see no artists
that performing. I saw a fucking senator during the DNC bring up a book called Project 2025, a fucking big 900-page book, and round people up on
that he co-signed.
How he co with it? So now listen, this is like you saying that I co-signed Top Shot.
Should I have to bring it up should I have to bring up the video for me to show you he co-signed it? I can do that. It's easy.
Okay, but
you know what? You know what? Yo, here you go, Mac. Here you go, Mac.
Hold on, real quick.
Cosign mean that
I
you
can bring up
agree.
the video where he's
I
at the
cosign.
Heritage Foundation saying that they're writing out the plan for the future, for his future, for your future, and for the future of America.
So how they co-sign it?
That's co-signing it. If he's telling you they're the greatest company in the world,
Vance just did a whole speech about that. They just went.
God,
I got it sitting up on. I got it sitting up on my screen.
Yo, Mac. Here you go, right here, man. Yo, Mac. Here you go, right here. It's not even Project 2025. It's not even Project 2025. It's that, you know, from the DNC standpoint, the opposing candidate is a convicted felon. I'll just leave it there.
See, you can't tell a Trump.
What does that have to do with anything?
That he's a convicted felon because
I know. It don't do nothing, right?
Right. It's gonna make excuses for him, just like him saying that him saying out of his own mouth at the Heritage Foundation that they drawing out the plan for the future for everybody, and him saying it out of his mouth still ain't.
As a black man in America, you gonna say it don't do nothing, right?
It's crazy. Like if he can say this,
go ahead and tell us the price, nigga. What you sold out for? What you sold out for?
Ooh. See what I'm saying? We gotta sell. We gotta be sellouts. Be stupid. We did.
I'm saying. I mean, if you don't want to face truth, I mean, or reality, what are we talking about?
Well, there we go. You saying that I sold out is the same thing as saying Trump co-signed Project 2025.
No, because Trump.
Hold on, let me just land my point, my nigga. I can't say.
JD Vance is the motherfucker.
Hey, listen, because
his vice president elect is the motherfucking nigga who wrote the for Project 2025. Like, how you don't know this? How you not?
No, I know. Listen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I know. I know Ben Carson. I know Ben Carson and other constituents of President, ex-President Trump are friends with this dude that's a part of Project 2025, as well as the Heritage Foundation. What the fuck? That's for you to say that the nigga's co-signing it after he say that he's not. It's like
no, he said he's not after he found out that it wasn't popular with the people. He found out that Americans didn't like the Project 25 plan. That's when he tried to separate himself from it. I'm giving you.
Hold on. Yo, black. Can I ask a question real quick? Can I ask a question?
Let me correct what he said real quick.
All right, go ahead.
You said that basically he made distance of, you know what I'm saying, once he found out the American people wasn't taking to it, right? Guess what?
That's a fact.
JD Vance has said tonight and other nights, just like President Trump, you know what I'm saying, that there's some things in Project 2025 that sound cool, but it's not my thing. Our thing is Agenda 47. If you want to know what the fucking president signed it, you know what I'm saying, then go look at that.
Bro,
as far as Project 2025,
I know what he said. I know what he said 6 years ago at the Heritage Foundation. I know what he said. I know what the author of the Heritage Foundation said last week. And he got this a secret video, a secret recording of him saying, I got hired by the president's team to write Project 2025. He's saying it himself. He's saying, yes, the president has distanced himself because hold
on. Can I get this in? So can I get this in? Because this is Mac's argument. Mac's argument is we should believe a person who has 30,573 false or misleading claims over 4 years. That's what he's saying?
That's what he's saying. He's saying you fuck what he lied before. You should believe him now.
Those are real wide.
That's according to the Washington Post.
I noticed that every time I say something, that one of y'all cut me off, and that I'm used to.
Nah, brother, I was just giving you the reference point.
But look,
for factual information.
Okay, but cool. That's a very wide blanket statement, and it kind of like don't give no credits to what we're talking about. Like, if we look at the end of the day, if we're talking about abortion, why are we talking like if I say that Kamala Harris's abortion policy doesn't sit right with me, right? Then why do we have to say that well, Trump fucked the bitch in 1979. I'm like, yo, damn, like for real, like, why is everything predicated on the other man? Let's take Trump and turn him into a soda can. You feel me? Now, if the soda can is representing the right issues, I'm on the soda can side. You feel me? I don't agree with that policy. I don't agree with the border policy. I don't agree with fucking kids changing their sex. The speaking points, a lot of the speaking points that they're on, even when it comes down to lowering health care for old people and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I say give it to them for free. I say and when they say that, oh, well, it's going to cause a deficit, nigga, we've been in a deficit. Let's keep our old people alive. Fuck all that bullshit of shitting on them and motherfucker got to go to the hospital next year and for a problem today. I agree. I think that should be some shit that we talk about. I think we should be talking about putting money in our pocket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about opening no motherfucking borders up wider and shit like that. Bro, why we can't talk about that without speaking about Trump? Why we can't all agree and say, yo, those things is issues, my nigga? Until your fucking son go to school and come back acting like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Rightfully so. I agree.
Those are I'm saying. And if Trump is down with 2025, Project 2025, then I ain't down with him. Fuck Trump. That's it.
But see, you're talking about a candidate. You're talking about a candidate that, for the most part, is overly unacceptable, but yet they're addressing issues that truly need to be addressed. And then you're talking about another candidate, part of another party, that for whatever reason is not addressing these issues, which makes people like me become independent, and then I'm forced to take. Listen, I know all the pressing issues, but I got to go with the one that's going to present the best plan for the nation.
Well, that's what I think we saying the exact same thing, right? And when it come down to it, I identify as an independent with leaning towards conservative views. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. It's almost impossible for you to lock me into the Republican Party because there's so many things that I probably just don't agree with. And it's the same thing on the other side too. But I ain't going to just keep on co-signing a motherfucker that's going against and misrepresenting
Facts. As you should.
I ain't with none of that gay shit. I'm not with none of that shit. I'm not with the police.
Mac, let me ask you a question. I want you to let this man. Then I want you to respond to him.
Bro, I seen this.
I've been now around long. I think of myself as a young guy, but I'm not so young anymore. And I've been around for a long time. And it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats than the Republicans. Now, it shouldn't be that way. But if you go back, it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats.
What you got to say to that, Mac?
What year was that?
It don't matter what year it was.
Yes, it does matter. See, there we go. Why? Okay, let me say something without getting cut off for 1 second, right? J.D. Vance earlier, right? He had made a statement and he was talking about how good of a person Obama was, right? Years ago. He said that. He said, where's Pete? Where Pete go? Anyway, he was talking about how he spoke about Obama years ago when Obama was in office. He said that he's a real stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? He likes him, right? And then the reporter asked him, you know what I'm saying? Well, you said that back then. Do you think he's still a stand-up good? He said yes. He brought a lot of inspiration to the people of America, especially people of color, right? Was he a good husband? Yes. We think that he's a very good husband and a family man. But he was a fucked up president. And that's it. Bottom line. That was his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And now you pull out this where Trump was talking about the economy did better under the Democrats. Depends on what years you talking about. It depends on what he was talking about when he was talking about. You feel me? Historically, the country might have been doing good under the Democrats for the majority of the time. Who the fuck knows? But keep it in perspective. He looks like a young whippersnapper in that video.
See, here's my thing. Here's my thing. And this is what a lot of people confuse about presidencies and the issues that they have to deal with. 9 times out of 10, the issues that a current president is dealing with are issues created by his predecessor. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of how this works. And like I said, the Democratic Party as a whole has been cleaning up the mess of Republicans for almost as long as I've been alive. I mean, you got to go back to damn near Jimmy Carter to find a Democratic fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's just been the Republicans and their idle hands that have caused mass disruption, and the Democrats coming in and cleaning it up. And this is just another case. Trump's 4 years in office was confusion and bullshit that have created current day's problems. Double-digit inflation, the housing market in shambles, the global economy is wrecked. We had more odds with our adversaries than ever. Yo,
computer fell down on me. Shut down on me. Where Matt go? He left.
well, I mean, you the host, and Mac is a special guest. So if you ain't here, it's only right that Mac don't honor us like that. He honor you.
No, Mac my bro. That's all good. But I was
well, if you ain't here, Mac gonna pill.
That no matter, even it wasn't even about the what year it's the proof. It was in the message, and I'm gonna show him the message again because obviously he ain't get it. So just in case you still watching, Mac. Just in case you
God the brand, God the brand, all understood, brother, and respect. Handle your business. You already know what it is. Hold on the fort.
Yo, blessings. Share screen. That right there. See, the video I played ain't had nothing to do with it, but this is gonna show you, period.
The Republicans. It just seems that the economy.
We gonna go president by president. That's George W. Bush, right there. Hold on, let me make it big. That's George W. That's the senior. That's the father, right? He said president by president.
Economy does better.
That's George
under the
Bush.
Democrats.
They go Bill Clinton after George Bush.
And the Republicans.
Democrats.
It just seems
right?
that
Then hit George Bush, his son.
Economy does
Look what
better
happened
under
to
the
the economy
Democrats
under
than the
George Bush,
Republicans.
his son. 8 years.
It seems that
then
the
come in
economy
Obama
does better
after
under the
George
Democrats
Bush.
than the
Look at
Republicans.
the economy.
It just
Back
seems
up.
that the
Then after
economy
Obama,
does
come
better
to
under the
Trump.
Democrats
Look
than the
the economy
Republicans.
after Trump.
It just seems
What happened
that
with
the
Trump?
economy does better under the
Basement.
Democrats than the Republicans.
He said it himself. You mean what year did he said it? It don't matter what year. It still stands today. Today ain't shit changed. The economy does better under Democrats. Even the last 4 presidents, it just showed you that.
I don't even need a chart, my nigga. I've been around for all of them niggas rule. You understand what I'm saying? I've been around. I done seen the state of the world under all of them niggas' leaderships. And I can tell you like this, I ain't seen a Republican president come into office and do a goddamn thing except start a war.
So, but when he say
aside from Trump, and the word was Trump was too stupid to be involved in a war.
He was too cowardly to be involved in a fucking war. Cowards can't go to war. They get everybody killed. You feel me? But for him to say what year did he say that in, it don't matter what year he said that in because it still stands today. Ever since George Bush Sr. to Bill Clinton to George Bush Jr. to Obama to Donald Trump to Biden, it's been the same thing. Democrats have done the economy way better. Republicans has fucked the economy up every time.
Look, man, I know a lot of people probably think, oh, this nigga Crook back in the Democratic Party. I'm not backing no party. I'm just trying to back the best right for this nation. I am an independent voter. Do you understand what I'm saying? And given the choices that have been provided, and based on my assessment and the state of the union presently, I'm just siding with what I think is the best direction given the options given me. But I still remain independent. If someone disagrees with my choice, then present better.
Yeah, nah. Look, Mac, my brother. Regardless, Mac has he entitled to his opinion. He entitled.
No. I respect Mac's viewpoints because I understand where Mac is coming from, and like I said earlier, unfortunately, Mac is a minority of what he represents.
Mm-hmm.
Mac in my book is a scholar amongst a crowd of idiots in my book.
That's a fact. But like I say, he entitled to his opinion, his beliefs, and how he feels. That's his political position. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But over here, we just gonna go. It's obvious to us who the best choice is. Kamala is the best choice. You know what I'm saying? And Kamala has changed. She's something new. America needs something new. Men been running this.
And you know what? And you know what? If she proves wrong that she was the best choice, guess what? We did that with Trump too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, nigga.
DBN, salute. Sorry I missed you, my dude. I just got back in. Salute. She said historically, Democrats did better for the economy. That's a fact, DBN. This ain't nobody throwing shots. Trump said it himself. Trump said under Democrat leadership, the economy has done better.
And to date, we still have not heard outside of Project 2025, and he can deny it all he wants. The fact remains, no policy has come out of that man's mouth yet.
He denied sleeping with the fucking porn star. He denied.
I don't care what he denies. No one has heard American policy or leadership for the nation come out of his mouth yet.
Period. He talking some Project 47 or whatever 47. Listen, he only separated himself from Project 25 when he found out it was unpopular with the American people. Same thing he did with fucking Roe versus Wade. He I'm proud to be the one that got Roe versus Wade overturned. I'm proud. Soon as they got on him, no. I mean, everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted it overturned.
My nigga, I'm gonna tell you what that nigga is. I'm gonna tell you what that nigga is, and it's obvious. That nigga's a vacuum salesman that will stick his foot in the door to get in your house just so he can get a handle on your money. Do you understand? That's all he is. He is a traveling vacuum salesman. That's it.
That's a whole fact. We dealing with a fucked up economy. We trying to get the economy back right. It's headed back right. It's headed back that way.
And I hate to say this, to cut it on you, what you're saying about the economy. I believe the only way we can really get it right is if we give a female a chance. And I keep saying this because at the end of the day, the wives manage the money in the crib. We've had 46. We've had 46 men come up here and give it a crack, bro, and they all failed miserably.
I honestly believe that Hillary was the right female. I honestly believe that.
Standing ovation tonight, Crook?
That I don't give a fuck about a standing ovation.
But she couldn't talk for about 6 minutes.
I honestly believe that Hillary Clinton was our best shot as it pertains to female leadership in this country.
Well, see,
I honestly believe that.
Because
so did America. So America believed that too. America believed that too because she won the popular vote by 2.9 million votes.
You got Kamala back, bro.
Almost 3 million people voted in favor of Hillary Clinton.
Over
and I truly believe over Donald Trump. And I truly believe it was a missed opportunity in America because she was the right choice. and America got it wrong.
Facts.
Motherfucking Russia got involved.
That's another fact.
You know what
And
I mean?
now you have a convicted felon, a known con man, a known liar on the other side of the aisle, talking about how much good he's going to do for the nation, as opposed to business as usual on the other side. That's what you got going on. Washington, D.C., business as usual with Kamala Harris, or you have con man, liar, convicted felon on the other side.
Yeah. See, it fucked them up when
Those
we
are
started doing
those are your choices, my nigga. Let's be for real. Those are your choices.
See?
And unproven, and Kamala Harris, an unproven candidate, and Kamala Harris, and a proven failure of a president, and Donald J. Trump. Those are your choices.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't the best at math, but I was all right. That's all I got to say about that. Miss me with the rest, nigga. If it don't sound right, my nigga, a lot of niggas is sounding like, dog, I'll never want to do business with you if that's what you think. Cause dead ass, I ain't got time to get caught up in your excuses for when shit go wrong. Cause I don't give a fuck about the excuses, nigga. I'm looking at the reality of a thing and the facts. Fuck your feelings.
Once again,
Nah, man.
I don't do this shit talking out my ass. I do my research. I don't be on YouTube
captured
all
on
day
hidden
because I
camera
be
of
sitting
one
back
of the
researching.
architects of Project 2025. He is also the policy director of the RNC team that rewrote the party's official platform. In the secret video obtained by CNN, the RNC operative talks about his controversial conservative blueprint for a second Trump term, and that Trump's disavowal of Project 2025 is just politics. Hyung La out front for us tonight.
That's the nigga that wrote it. He said Trump is only denying it because it's politics. But as soon as he get in office, trust me, this will be implanted because he the one that told us to draw it up. Now I'm gonna let you. I'm telling yourself because y'all don't believe shit I say. Like I don't study this shit.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
You are looking at secretly recorded video of Russell Vought, a former cabinet member in the Trump administration.
This year has been predominantly now getting ready for.
Again, who is he? He's a former cabinet member of Donald Trump's administration. Not somebody he don't know. He just met him. They know a couple of people. No, it's people. Everybody from Project 25 was either part of his administration or that dealt business with him in some form or fashion. So all that bullshit, he don't know nobody. The man telling you himself, and he telling you, only reason Donald Trump is denying it now is political reasons. We already agreed to that because my views are extreme. Now, I'm going to let him tell you himself.
For a year 5 of a Trump administration. We've got about 350 different documents that are regulations and things of that nature.
Vought, the platform policy director for the Republican National Committee, says he is building the plan for Trump's second term.
I don't know what the hell it is. It's Project 25.
Trump publicly disavowed Project 2025, a conservative blueprint for his administration if he gets reelected. But in private, Vought said that's just politics. The details of the real plans are secret and based on Trump's own beliefs.
Notwithstanding, I expect you to hear 10 more times from the rally, the president, distancing himself from the left's boogeyman of Project 2025.
Yeah.
And you're not worried about that? I'm not worried about it. And so I see what he's doing is just very, very conscious, distancing himself from a brand. He's very supportive of what we do, and know that we have all manner of things that we do that's, even unrelated to Project 2025.
Sure.
Vogt has been a mastermind behind expanding the powers of the presidency. Some of those policy proposals Trump has supported, two sources tell CNN. Trump even hosted a Mar-a-Lago fundraiser 2 years ago for the group Vogt founded, the right-wing Center for Renewing America.
He's been at our organization.
So he hosted it at his own house,
a
fundraiser for him come on, man. I don't make this shit up, my boy. I'm not listening to CNN and I'm doing the research to find out who's saying it, why they saying it, and if this is really true. Because I'm not about allegations. I'm not gonna put no allegations out on nobody. I'm gonna keep it 100. And this is what this is, me being 100.
He's raised money for our organization. He's blessed it.
In this hotel suite, Vogt thinks he's talking to family members of a wealthy donor, but one is a journalist, the other an actor working undercover for the UK-based Center for Climate Reporting. The center provided the video to CNN on the condition we blur their faces so they can continue their undercover work. The conversation covers a host of issues, like abortion and how his position differs from Trump.
He talks about rape, incest, and the life of the mother. I don't actually believe in those exceptions. I want to get to abolition, but we got to win elections. And so I want to get as far as we possibly can.
His view of who should be an American.
So I want to make sure that we can say we're a Christian nation. And my viewpoint is mostly that I would probably be Christian nationism. That's pretty close to Christian nationalism. If we're going to have legal immigration, can we get people that actually believe in Christianity? Is that something, or do we have to have, are we not allowed to ask questions about Sharia law?
What could we see America looking like, I guess?
In
an ideal world.
In an ideal world, I think we could save the country in a sense of, the largest deportation in history.
And even pornography.
We have a national ban on pornography if we could, right?
But the most striking of Vogt's statements has to do with presidential power.
George Floyd obviously was not about race. It was about destabilizing the Trump administration. Right. It's the left's belief that structures in society are the problem. Pulling society down for purposes of revolution is exactly what they want. And what you're seeing at college campuses is a part of that as well. The president has, the ability both along the border and elsewhere to maintain law and order with the military.
A major part of Vogt's plan is turning thousands of career federal jobs into political appointments, meaning workers could be fired if they're not sufficiently loyal to Trump.
80% of my time is working on the plans of what's necessary to take control of these bureaucracies. I want to be the person who crushes the deep state. I think there's a lot of different ways to do that. It is defunding it. It's impoundment, the ability to not spend money. It's getting rid of their independence.
Even as Vogt talks about the so-called deep state, he claims his group is forming its own to take over on day one.
We are trying to create a shadow Office of Management and Budget, a shadow National Security Council, and a shadow Office of Legal Counsel. These are the main organs in government that you need outside to create the battle plan.
And you're not going to publish those?
No.
They go straight to...
Yeah, they're very, very close.
Wow, Kyung. Have Vogt or Donald Trump responded to all that was said on this hidden video?
Well, we are, Sarah, beginning to hear from both the Trump campaign and Russell Vogt's organization in response to this video. A spokesperson for Vogt's group is downplaying the video, saying Vogt has spoken about these same topics publicly, telling CNN in a statement, quote, Thank you for airing our perfect conversation, emphasizing our policy work is totally separate from the Trump campaign. And the Trump campaign tells us only President Trump and the campaign represent policies for the second term. Sarah?
Really great reporting.
So there you have it, folks. Trump can try to distance himself from this shit all he want. He can try to say he don't know the people that's behind it. He have nothing to do with it. Oh, he told you. The only reason he's saying that is for politic reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's it. His ass is a liar. As soon as his ass get into office, you know the plan. And the only thing they did fucked up is that they published that shit too fast. You feel me? Trying to get other Americans on board, trying to appeal to the worst of us. See, that's what they was appealing to, the worst of us. They was trying to appeal to the worst of us, so they put their project out a year before the race, before the presidential race. Thought that a lot of, I'm gonna keep it real, that a lot of narcissists, a lot of racists, a lot of those people was gonna join the wagon because they seen how when Trump was in office, how the country divided. That's why we got names for women that act like ridiculous. We call them Karens. See, before Trump, we ain't have no Karens. Trump got in the office, people start calling the cops on people for swimming. You can't swim at this pool. Why? Because I'm black? What type of shit is that? You can't sell bottled water. Why? Because I'm for, yo, it's like 4 or 5 different pools. I saw that like was closed in. You know what I'm saying? And the people, like, how the fuck they even get inside the pool area if they didn't have a key, or if they wasn't with a resident, or if they wasn't residents themselves?
Somebody open the door.
Like, don't nobody just pool hop at no residential pool. Niggas might go pool hopping at the public pool. You feel what I'm saying? But niggas ain't jumping in people's backyards to go swimming. Who the fuck does that? So that just shows, goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to make a change, bro. We got a chance to do something real special, and whether it work or not, we can at least take the chance. Ain't shit else work for us. We ain't doing no better today than we was doing before. So let's get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope that change is coming, and let's progress towards getting things. You know what I'm saying? Back down, the prices of food and all that shit back down to where it's affordable. Because right now, it's hard to feed a family. Word up. And this is ain't nobody telling y'all who to vote for. Vote for who you want to vote for. You know what I'm saying? We just giving you your options, and we just putting the truth out there for you to see it. That's all.
I mean, you have a right to vote. You know what I'm saying? Your vote is your voice.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that, the wild part about it is, you say that to people and you tell them, hey, man, your vote is your voice. And then, whatever goes down, you know what I'm saying, how it goes down, nigga asks you, yo, who did you vote for? And you talk all grades of shit without realizing there's a record of that, my nigga.
That's a
And
whole
if you ain't noticed, after Trump's presidency, prior to us getting to this point right here, a whole lot of Trump supporters went quiet in the motherfucker when that nigga destroyed the world. They wasn't screaming they was Trump supporters then. When the world was fucked up and people was dying from COVID and shit, not too many of them niggas was jumping up talking about I voted for that man.
Nah, they waited till the economy
They was quiet than a motherfucker. And now all of a sudden he running again Not only is he running again, he's a convicted fucking felon. More and more truth is coming out about this gentleman, and they back behind him again. Like, what the fuck did you forget?
Bro, I just seen the character of people. I seen, and you know what I'm saying, and I seen the humility of people, of women. How could women get behind this guy and vote for him after all the harm and foul mouth and mistreatment and the way he speak and talk to women? How could they get behind somebody like that? But then again, I'll turn around and look at this YouTube shit, and I see the niggas on YouTube do the same shit, and I see that they still got female support in they chat. So it's mind-boggling.
As for me, I rarely give great deals of consideration to the moves and the actions of women as a man. You understand what I see it. I see shit, but I really don't invest or divest
It's just
into
funny to me, Crook, how a woman can watch a man beat
how
the
they
shit
do
out of
shit.
her. Hey, Crook, it's just funny to me how a woman can watch a man beat the shit out of another female and then turn right around and date that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Right after the female he just got finished whooping her ass. Like, I don't understand that.
I understand that he got the bag. She don't.
I never understood that shit, bro. I swear. You seen him whoop her ass, and you said, I like him. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that nigga that I like, huh? That he won't beat my ass. He not gonna beat my ass. And now you running down the street ass naked, talking about call the cops. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with it.
All that is just a simple matter of simple mathematics, my nigga. Is he got what I don't got, and I need that. That's all that is. All that is.
Hey, yeah. That's
Crook said, fuck that, my man. Let me talk to you real quick. Yeah, how can I help you? Take it all off. Damn.
It's crazy.
That's what that is, boy.
I just don't. Decisions like that, like I can't watch a bitch cheat on a nigga and say, yo, I want that bitch. Nah, that's just not how I think, bro. My mind never circulated like that.
See, dog, that's the difference between a bitch dealing with a broke nigga and a bitch dealing with a nigga with money. See, if a bitch was dealing with a broke nigga, she gonna tell you how much the pussy costs. If she dealing with a nigga that got it and she know he got it, the pussy is free.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I suppose so, my nigga. I feel you.
That's how that works. That's how that works. Just try to tell you. Just try to tell you. Know the game. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
She know if she give it away for free right now, the payout is bigger later. She know that.
Well, you know, oh,
you know? So,
yeah, man.
I mean, it is what it do, dog.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and fucking with me for the night. I'm about to take it down.
Indeed.
Y'all make a decision. Y'all got a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Put America first this time. This shit ain't about an individual
Salute, Mac.
person.
Appreciate you for
You know
coming up. Salute Top Shots.
Yeah. Salute everybody
Peace for
that
coming
came.
up. You know what I'm saying? Have
Before you end, I will say
Yeah,
this. Well, before you end it, I will say this much. Whoever wins, there's gonna be beef. There's gonna be something's gonna pop off. I just feel that if Kamala does win, something's gonna happen, bro. Something's gonna happen. That's not
At the
gonna
end
be
of the day, whoever win, I just hope justice win.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Anything happen to a black woman in this country, man, this country will get turned the fuck up, nigga. You crazy?
Yeah, we definitely gonna turn shit up.
Nigga, this bitch will get damn near burned down. Them crackers ain't stupid.
Word up.
Them crackers ain't stupid.
With that being said,
you know what I mean?
God bless you. God bless your families. And God bless this country. And we just looking for better days.